Hi, how you guys doing? You guys doing good? Cause I'm doing pretty good. After last week's main event, I was kind of crying in the shower for my boy Brandon Royval, but we're fine. We're fine now. So today, we're gonna be talking about UFC fights that I don't want to see, like coming next year, like to happen. Because brother, a lot of these fights, I'm sure with a lot of these you understand. Some of these you guys might be confused at, but these are fights that I don't want to see because honestly, three reasons. One, disgrace to the sport. Two, I don't care about it. And three, it's just a reason. I don't have to say it's just a reason, but yeah, I've been really excited to release this one today. And we're gonna start off with the Flyweight division. The first fight that I don't want to see next year is Pantoja not fighting for the belt. Look, I know right here it says like Pantoja versus any contender that isn't for the belt. I just mean like any guy that is not for the title. I really don't want to see this fight because I think Pantoja, he's done enough to deserve it. Like he's done enough to warrant an automatic rematch with Van. Maybe Cat, who knows? But like, dude, he didn't even lose to Joshua Van, in my opinion. Like, yeah, I know, like, Van caused that injury by toppling his leg over, but still, that's just bullshit, bro. There's no other way to say it. It's just a bullshit outcome. And Pantoja just, like, he just got fucked over. Like, it would honestly be a fucking disgrace if he does not fight for the belt, like, in his next fight. Look, I'm fine with Joshua Van fighting somebody else in his next fight. That's fine, because who knows how long Pantoja will be out. But if Pantoja does not get the shot next, we riot, bro. I think this is the one everyone can agree with, because it's just the objective answer. Like, Pantoja, in my opinion, I still see him as a champion of the division, mainly because, like, who knows, like, Joshua Van might lose to Manel Cap. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Would you be surprised? Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, this would, like, suck if he doesn't get a shot and he fights a guy like, I know, like, here says Horiguchi, Tara. These are just, like, examples of contenders. I don't literally mean Horiguchi and Tyra, though. Like, I know Horiguchi's booked with, like, Amir Albazi. He's probably gonna smoke Amir Albazi as well. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think Kyoji Horiguchi is about to put on a masterclass against Amir Albazi. But yeah, this is like what I mean. Like, it really would be sad if we don't see Pantoja fight for the belt next, because when he comes back, he might not even look good anymore. At least if he's not gonna let it look good, hold on, let me word this better. If he's not gonna look good, at least let it be for a title fight. Well, like, it would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. And I don't know why, I can 100% see the UFC just not giving Pantoja a shot once he comes back. I can just see Dana, like, not pulling up to any press conference, whether it's, like, post-fight, pre-fight. I can just see Dana not pulling up to justify why Pantoja shouldn't be fighting for the belt. And everybody's gonna, like, be like, oh yeah, Pantoja, yeah, he lost to Van, he shouldn't get a shot. Like, come on. Like, I know the UFC doesn't always do that kind of stuff, but I can see them doing this, especially because they don't like Pantoja. Like, dude, you guys may not understand this, but it took a while for Alexandre Pantoja to get a title shot. And, like, the UFC just flat out never marketed this dude. I don't know, like, obviously, like, I know, like, he wasn't that big of a name, and they were pissed when he beat Moreno because, Moreno's, like, the Mexican champion who brought a lot of Mexican mark. I'm not gonna get into the stuff like that, but you guys know what I mean. The UFC, like, it's clear they don't like Pantoja, and yeah, I think it would be really sad if his next fight is not for a belt. Speaking of belts, Sean O'Malley, I don't know why we are talking about this right now, but Sean O'Malley does not deserve a title shot in 2026. I don't give a fuck if he were to KO Song out Code in round 1. I still don't think he would deserve a title shot. Umar could go out there and win a robbery decision Yeah, flat out robbery decision on Figueiredo, and he's more deserving than Sean O'Malley. Bro, I'm sick of seeing Sean O'Malley constantly in the title picture. Look, I love Sean O'Malley. I made like countless videos in the past saying like, oh, he would beat Petr Yan in a rematch. Well, videos that aren't like mainly like attracted to that, but mainly like what I'm trying to say is that I love Sean O'Malley. Like, I glaze Sean O'Malley. Like, there have been genuine people like in my comment section saying that I'm just a glazer for Sean O'Malley, and I agree, but I'm sick of seeing him in the title picture, bro. He didn't deserve a rematch against Merab. I don't know why the fuck the UFC did that. He should not have defended his belt against Cheetah. Like, I just hate seeing things go his way. And I know for a fact if he beats Song Yadong, Dana White's just gonna be fucking... Oh, bro, he's gonna be cheesing, being like, how do you not make that rematch? Like, bro, shut the fuck up. I know I'm getting mad making fake scenarios in my head, but trust me when I tell you this, that shit will happen if Sean O'Malley chins Song in one round. I promise you that shit will happen. And because like Yan has that loss to O'Malley, which I still think Sean O'Malley won that fight. Look, don't get me wrong though, I do want to see this rematch, but not immediate, like not like next year. That's what I'm trying to say. I think Yan's probably gonna fight twice next year. I think he's gonna fight Merab in a rematch, and he's gonna fight Umar Nurmagomedov. And I think in the meantime, Sean O'Malley should fight. Obviously, he's fighting Song next. Then he should get one more before a title fight. Maybe if it's Corey Sandhagen, who knows, Talbot, Zahabi. Who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? Like, what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to see Sean O'Malley immediately back in there. And honestly, if they fought like right now, I'm picking Petr Yan. I'm picking Petr Yan by decision. Look, I think it's like by 48-47. I think it's a close decision though. Because I think if you guys, like me personally, I think Sean O'Malley, this is gonna sound crazy, but I do think he's Petr Yan's like hardest matchup in the Bantamweight division. Because brother, like nobody's a better striker than Sean in this division. And yeah, like bro, that's what I'm just trying to say. Why waste Petr Yan? Like, why have a chance of wasting Petr Yan's new title reign just so you can have Sean O'Malley as a champion again? And that's what I'm trying to say. I'm stuttering a lot right now, but I just know this is something the UFC's gonna make, bro. I know it. I can feel it in my bones that the UFC's gonna try and make this bullshit. And if they do it, this is a fucking disgrace. And I can see them doing it after seeing Diego Lopez get a shot. So you know what? Anything is possible at this point. But yeah, Sean O'Malley, Petr Yan 2, this shit should not happen next year, man. If anything, this rematch should have happened this year. Like, instead of Yan versus McGee and O'Malley versus Merab, it should have been O'Malley versus Yan, bro. But nah, fuck that. Bro, fuck that, honestly, like... man, I don't know why the fuck I know they're gonna do this shit, bro. I know they're gonna do it, but yeah, I think Merab and Umar are way more deserving, man. I think that those two guys have done infinitely more than Sean O'Malley. And yeah, like O'Malley, like why are we acting like O'Malley was this dominant champion? Like, if anything, like he would be lucky to even get a fight with Petr Yan booked if he was on a 2-fight win streak. I think, like, realistically, that's when they're probably gonna give him a shot. But he should be on like a 3-4 fight winning streak before he gets another shot at the belt. But yeah, this is what I think. This is not me switching up, by the way. I still love Sean O'Malley, alright? I'm not switching up. It's talking about the featherweight division. I think we can all unanimously agree this time. I think this time we can all agree here that Aljamain Sterling should not be fighting Lerone Murphy. I've been seeing like posts on like Instagram, Twitter, whatever, like that this fight is in talks. I can't remember for what card it was, but just the fact that I'm seeing that this shit is in talks is a fucking disgrace. First off, where the fuck is Movsar Evloev? Where is he? Like what happened? Did this guy fucking like die? Like what happened, bro? Like this guy's not chatting anymore. Like, come on. Like what they should do is Lerone Murphy versus Evloev in March in the UK card, London card. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but You know what I mean? Like in Laron's hometown. But Aljamain Sterling, is this a fucking joke? Are you fucking kidding me? Aljamain Sterling. And this, in my opinion, would create a massive logjam, and this would fuck Volk's title reign even more. Because Volkanovski said he wants to fight these undefeated guys. Why the fuck would you waste time with Lerone Murphy versus Aljamain Sterling? I don't give a fuck if he's a former champion. He doesn't deserve a title eliminator. This guy has one win, and it's the washed up Brian Ortega. If anything, all his wins in featherweights are washed up fucking contenders. Like Calvin Kattar, Brian Ortega. He lost to Movza. He beat Ortega, fair enough. But his next fight, Aljo should be fighting a guy like Yusuf Zalal, Arnold Allen, those fucking guys. Like, winner of Allen Jean. Like, bro, why the fuck is Aljo campaigning for a title fight? You have zero claim. My brother, you have zero claim to a title fight. Shut the fuck up and fight fucking... Bro, honestly, I would rather watch Aljamain Sterling fight Kevin Vallejos than fucking Lerone Murphy. This would be a massive logjam. Just don't do it. Like, just don't do it, bro. And knowing the UFC, they're probably gonna do this shit. And let's talk about the lightweight division. Again, I think this is one that we can all unanimously agree on. The winner of Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway should not be fighting for the undisputed belt. Why? Because neither of them stand a chance against Ilia Topuria. That's why. That's fucking why. I think Ilia Topuria smokes both of them. And this would only further delay Arman Tsarukyan getting a title shot. I'm sorry, bro. Arman Tsarukyan cannot this will be the third fucking time Arman will be getting snubbed of a title shot. Think about it. Charles Oliveira should never have been fighting for that vacant belt in the first place. It should have been Arman versus Ilia. A fucking Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje should not be for the interim belt. It should be Paddy Pimblett versus Arman Tsarukyan, or Arman Tsarukyan versus Justin Gaethje. Again, snubbed again. If the winner of Charles versus... Bro, if I have to watch Charles fight Ilia in a rematch, I might genuinely stop watching the sport. Because, I'm sorry, how the fuck are you supposed to get me hyped up for this shit? How? Even if Max Holloway were to beat Charles Oliveira and get a rematch with Ilia, how the fuck am I supposed to get hyped for that shit? This guy got dropped by old man Dustin Poirier, dude. Ilia Topuria would fucking butcher you again. I'm sorry, but this is the truth. Ilia Topuria would flatline KO Max Holloway inside 2 rounds. Same with Charles Oliveira. He would flatline KO him again. I don't care that he took down Gamrot, but this is coming from a Charles Glazer. I'm sorry, I don't want to see Charles and Max fight for the undisputed title. Whoever wins between Charles and Max, of course. I just don't want to see it, bro. At that point, I'm yeah, just give Gaethje, Paddy a title shot. Who gives a fuck? Also, I'm seeing that Ilia Topuria saying that if Gaethje wins, the UFC has different plans. I'm hoping it's Arman. I'm hoping that it's Arman versus Ilia, but if Justin Gaethje wins. So guys, if Justin Gaethje wins, we are saved, bro. I want you guys to know this. We are saved from fucking WWE matchmaking. But yeah, we only need fresh matchups. I don't want to see Ilia in a rematch. I don't give a fuck about seeing Ilia in a rematch. I only want to see fresh matchups for Ilia Topuria. Now let's talk about the welterweight division. Again, I think this is a one we can all agree on. Pound for pound number 1 versus former pound for pound number 1. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh my god, it's almost like Kamaru Usman is in his prime again. No, he's not. Let's stop talking here. Kamaru Usman will get 50-45. Nobody gives a fuck about this fight. The only guys I see that could possibly care about this fight are Kamaru Usman fans. Die-hard Kamaru Usman fans. Look, I'm an Usman fan. I was screaming during the Buckley fight. I love Kamaru Usman, but I'm sorry, bro. I don't give a fuck about him versus Islam, dude. I think he would get pieced up by Islam for 5 rounds straight. And, his prime as well. His prime is gone, bro. It's been gone for years. How are you supposed to, I know, pound for pound, pound for pound, but how are you supposed to actually, advertise or, promote a fight between Islam Makhachev, GOAT of the sport, destroying everybody, versus Kamaru Usman, who's 1-3 in his last 4 fights. Oh yeah, and in one of them, he lost to Leon Edwards twice. How the fuck are you supposed to promote that shit? Like, I'm sorry, this is like the biggest no-brainer in like this video. Like, this one I am so confident on. Like, if this shit happens, like, the UFC's done. Like, we are cooked, bro, if this shit happens next. Like, look, I'm not saying that, like, I don't, like, look, if Kamaru Usman beat a guy like Carlos Prates, Bilal Muhammad, give him the shot. I am not mad at it, but it's the fact that he has one win since 2021. We are entering 2026. And I'm sorry, bro, Joaquin Buckley, I've been saying it for so long that he's overrated. I know I haven't had a channel before that, but hear me on my word. Look, I picked Buckley, but I used to think that Buckley is overrated as fuck and he would never be champion. That's the guy you're beating to get a title fight. I'm sorry, bro. Like, Kamaru Usman, shut the fuck up. Bro, and you know what's funny? Kamaru Usman and Gaethje have the same manager and they both sat out. Like, Gaethje sat out until he got his shot, and Kamaru Usman is literally doing the exact same fucking thing. And Islam Makhachev, you're not safe either, bro. Why are you pushing for this bullshit? Like, bro, what? I think Islam knows this shit's an easy payday. Like, I just don't like it when fighters push for shitty fights. Like Alex pushing for his fight with John Jones, which I'm not gonna be talking about in this video because I think everybody, like, nobody wants to see that shit except for the casuals on TikTok, but or like IG reels. But yeah, seriously, like, come on, this fight. Look, if this fight, like, if this was Kamaru like 4 or 5 years ago, like from the Covington fight, from the Masvidal fight, I'd be like, yeah, this will be a really good fight. I would love to see it. But it's the fact that this guy couldn't even, like, stand with, like, this guy was getting licked up by Leon on the feet. This guy was, like, getting rocked in damn near every striking exchange by Joaquin Buckley. Look, I like Buckley, dude, but he's no Islam Makhachev on the feet, though. Like, not on the feet, but just as a fighter. Like, I think like, there's not a single advantage Kamaru Usman has over Islam except power, but yeah, I think Islam was schooling, and like, this would be like a massive snub. Like, he would be snubbing so many guys that are infinitely more deserving than him. I think Ian Gary's more deserving. I think Carlos Prates has a better claim to a title fight. He knocked out the guy that knocked you out, bro. And you want to sit out and wait for a title fight? Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, bro. I love Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Just shut the fuck up. But yeah, I do think, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck was going on there? Oh shit. Nah, don't worry, bro. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, seriously though, no one gives a fuck about this fight. Well, I don't give a fuck about this fight. I'm sure, like, nobody else gives a fuck about this fight as well. But yeah, there are way more deserving contenders: Morales, Gary, Prates, like I said before. Yeah, let's talk about the middleweight division. This one's a hot take, but I'm sorry, I don't want to see RDR versus Paulo Costa. I just don't care about this fight, that's all. I'm sorry, bro. I just don't care about this fight. And, like, I'm sick of seeing Costa immediately getting, like, this is borderline a fucking, like, I don't want to say like a title eliminator, but if Costa won this fight, he's immediately back in the top 5. And do we really need that shit? Like, think about it. Do we really need that shit again? Like, I don't think we do, bro. And, like, look, I would pick RDR. I think RDR would destroy Costa, but it's the idea that RDR can get chinned by Paulo Costa that's annoying, and that Costa's only had 1 win since 2022. Yeah, fair enough, he beat Roman Coppola, and that's a good win, but buddy, that does not warrant you an immediate top 10 opponent. You lost to Marvin Vettori, dog. You lost to Robert Whittaker, which, fair enough, not bad. You got dropped like twice by Sean Strickland. And bro, Dorita should be fighting someone in the top 10, maybe like a Kyle. I'm seeing that shit's in Wix, him versus Kyle. But yeah, I am like really pissed at like Costa, like, wanting to fight up already. Like, bro, what the fuck happened to rankings now? Like, do rankings just not exist? I've seen guys like Kamaru Usman campaigning for title fights. I've seen guys like Paddy getting title fights. Bro, merit is completely gone. Let's talk about the light heavyweight division. The trilogy, no one gives a fuck. I'm sorry, but as a Yuri Prohaska super glazer, I just have to say it as it is. He has no chance at beating Alex in a fight. He doesn't have any chance at beating Alex in a fight. Alex has already done it twice. I think the third time he's putting him stiff. Oh my god. And this would, like, why would we waste a trilogy with why would we waste a trilogy with Yuri Prohaska on what potentially might be Alex Pereira's last fight in the light heavyweight division? Like, that's just such a waste of time, bro. Like, I think Carlos Ulberg should be next. Like, fair enough. Like, you can say, oh, he knocked out Reyes, he's undeserving. Okay, Alex has literally beaten everybody else in the division. Like, bro, this is gonna sound like a hot take. Magomed Ankalaev is more deserving of a shot than Yuri right now. In fact, those two should be fighting each other. Like, I made like a title eliminator, not a title eliminator, but like a fights I want to see. I said that Yuri Ankalaev is a really good title eliminator. Look, dude, I just don't care. Like, I don't want to see Yuri get coded again, man. I don't want to see it, dude. Now, let's talk about the heavyweight division. In this one, I don't really have to explain myself, but look, obviously Shamil Ghaziev's the GOAT, but I'm joking. Oh no, but Volta Walker fighting Cairns, I just don't want to see. I want to see Volta Walker in a gritty fight. I want to see, because Volta Walker is really good. Like, he's looking really good. I know he beat some fucking short notice cunt on his last fight, and then before that, he beat Kennedy Nzechukwu, which is actually a really good win. I think he should be fighting, like, I don't know, like, here's the thing about Lewis versus Acosta. That shit borderline fucked the division, because it should have been Waldo versus Alexander Volkov, and then it should have been Derek Lewis versus Volta Walker, because in my opinion, that's kind of a test for Volta Walker, because if he doesn't get a submission, he's getting coded. But yeah, that is the end of the video. Look, I'm trying to like frame it in time perfectly, but like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And follow my Instagram and Twitter on my channel links. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Samurai signing off. And have a good one. Laters.